He's trying to figure out the guitar. Dean at 13, he had said it was, he's in power networking and success, and I thought, well, a big part of that is communication, and so I really thought it was appropriate to take part of this piece called Communication. Now that we have the information superhighway, we can throw our lives out into the open so much faster than we could before. Our pleas become computer blips, tiny bits of energy traveling through razor-thin wire, traveling through space, to be left for someone to decipher when they find the time. The other day I got my messages on a voicemail. John told me to call him at the office between 10:30 and noon. Mike left his pager number, and Lori told me to check my email. So I first returned John's phone call, but he wasn't in, so I left a message with a coworker. And then I paged Mike. I listened to a beep, and then I dialed my own phone number. I got online, I checked my email, read a note from Ben, threw out all of the junk mail. Realizing I didn't actually get a hold of anybody, I called my friend Sherry, but I got her answering machine. So I said, "Hi, we haven't talked in a while." At which point I realized we had nothing left to say. "So, give me a call. We should really get together and talk." Because now that we have the information superhighway, we can throw our lives out in the open so much faster than we could before. But what if we don't want to communicate, leaving messages, voicemails, emails, pager numbers, forgetting to call back? What if we forget how to communicate? I love this phone book program that I have on my computer. I keep a copy of them on my computer at home, on my hard drive at work, on my laptop, even on a disk, in case, there's a fire at my work and my hard drive at home crashes. But it always seems that every time I desperately need a phone number, I'm nowhere near any computer. Because now that we have the information superhighway, we can throw our lives out into the open so much faster than we could before. People text an instant message. They buy their name as a domain name. They get email accounts, set up web pages. And I've got all these things, but my phone isn't ringing off the hook. It's like I've gone fishing, put out the bait, and no one's biting. I wanted to get in touch with an old friend of mine from high school, Vince, but we lost touch. So I searched the internet for him with no luck. So I figured I probably would never find him. And the thing is, his parents lived in the same house they always did. I could have just looked up his parents' number in the phone book, called and said I was an old friend of Vince's from high school. But I never did. And then I realized why. You see, I could search the internet for hours and no one would know that I was looking for someone. But now, with a single phone call, I'd make it known to his entire family that I wanted to see him enough to call after all of these years. And I didn't want them to know that, so I never called. Because now that we have the information superhighway, we can throw everything out into the open so much faster than we could before. But the question begs itself, who is there to listen? It's determined 2 years ago. You've got to fight. Just look and listen to TV. Thank you very much.
Got it? Thank you.
Well, thank you. Anything else? Can you give her another round of applause?